we're going to be playing I Did Not Buy This Ticket, which is quite an interesting game. It's a small indie. I still don't know why there's no menu music. It's been just sitting here staring at me with no sound whatsoever, which is not the greatest. Please, devs, if you make menu screens, please have just some sort of music in the background, like even if it's just drone ambience. I don't care, but just silence is just so, I don't know, it just really rubs me the wrong way. Anyway, let's get started. This is a really surrealistic, kind of symbolic story. Last time I had a good ending, I believe. I'm not sure how many endings there are, but we'll just play it through once in this stream and then we'll go on to another game after that. There you go. So you can, yeah, so I have to do a new trip. Let's do a new trip then, I guess. Clonk. Weep for the dead. The tears well up in my eyes, distorting my vision. They come easily, fat, salty, continuous tears, as if I had known the man lying in the coffin before me. This is the first time I've ever laid eyes on him. The tears run down my cheeks. They itch, but I resist the urge to rub my face. Oh, it's so horrible when you're like all itchy because the salt of your tears is like irritating your skin. I know it's more dramatic to let them flow. My emotions, just for show. I'm in complete control. I always am. Let me know if the audio is too loud, by the way. Might turn it down a smudge. A smudge. Hey, we finished the burial. Everyone's gone home, so we should settle your payment now. That was quite the performance, I have to say. Tell your friends about me. You're joking, right? I mean, you understand that it's not such an easy service to advertise to people. A service that never runs out of clientele. I'll do what I can. Anyway, here, the amount we agreed on over the phone. You seem like you want to say something. No, well, I do actually. God, this is so loud. Okay, let me just turn it down. It's silly to try and hide it from you. It's even loud for me. Let's bring it down to here. Is that good? Is that good? Hello? Is this thing on? I wish I had people in chat to tell me. I was impressed with the realism, truly. You'd never seen my father before. And yet, your mourning was more emotional than that of my relatives. He had a bad relationship with his family, huh? It wasn't all a bed of roses, no. You noticed it just by watching the others here? I hope that his death might create some chance of reconciliation among us. Something to unite us, even if it was just us complaining about the old man. My brother doesn't even seem to care that he passed away. It might be just a silly notion of mine, but I do believe your work here nudged us to some form of reconciliation. Maybe watching a stranger cry harder than them will touch something. But I didn't pay you to listen to me rambling, did I? You haven't paid me yet. Oh, of course. Before you go, let me ask you a question. I got curious about how you got into this, how you learned to weep so spontaneously. It's not a common profession, let's be frank. All I can say is that life takes us down unexpected roads. That's just another way of not answering. Oh damn, I think I chose that last time. You don't even know how you got here, do you? Myself, I wanted to be an artist. Yet here I am in a suit and tie, wearing my daily uniform to bury my father. Is that all? Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Here's the money. Thank you. The envelope is nothing but an excuse. Can you live well off of this? This isn't my day job. It's more of a hobby, I would say. A hobby? Unexpected answer? To say the least. I imagined it would take a toll on your spirit as a job. If you do it to pass the time, well... What do you mean? Most people don't go to so many funerals in such a short amount of time. It's an oppressive atmosphere, even if it's not your relatives. How do you deal with that? No one ever asked me that. The questions help keep my mind off other things. Makes sense. So? Ah, yes. The question. I don't think of anything during the ceremony. You don't? Watching you, I had a different impression. Sorry, I think your cell phone is ringing. Yes, it is. I almost managed to ignore it this time. I don't need to look at it to know who's calling. At least it interrupted the interrogation. Won't you get it? Don't answer the phone. No. I have another job scheduled and it's far from here. I need to go now, so I won't be late. Of course, please. Once again, thank you. The bus should be here already. This is going to be a long trip. Long enough to catch up on some sleep. I hope. Oh, you can barely hear the audio now. I don't know what's going on with the audio anymore. Oh. Again, if anybody could let me know whether the audio is good. Because it's not showing anything now. That client's questions gave me a headache. Don't think about it. Where's the ticket? I should check my seat number. What's this? Eigengrau. Eigengrau line. I did not buy this ticket. Seat 000. Weird. Maybe an error in the system? Okay, there you go. There's the loudness. Ah, the bus is here. Yes? Huh? This is the bus? What? How strange. Looking at it made my teeth chatter. What is this? I need to get that funeral in the morning. Yeah, board the bus. Ah, sir. Good evening, miss. Where are we headed on this dark night? I'm headed where the bus is headed. Where else? Of course. Of course, we also have to consider that the bus's destiny depends on... Oh, never mind. I don't want to delay this trip any further. Please, get settled. Please take your seat. We'll be leaving shortly. Hi, guys. What's up? I see. All the seats are numbered 000. I can see 3 empty seats. I can see more than that. At the front. I don't know if it matters. There. In my seat once again. This bus is not like the others. Feels like I can't tune out here. That swap ticket. Well, I'm here now. That's that. The funeral starts early tomorrow. At least I have the whole night to sleep. What a tight seat. The bus didn't look great from the outside, but it's even worse inside. But I'm a creature of routine. It's already hard to keep my eyes open. What was that? Some kind of whisper. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Huh? It seems like it's coming from the seat behind me. Sorry. Let me know if I make too much noise, okay? I don't want to bother you. You're not bothering me. Great. Yes, good. Sorry. Your voice, it sounds so much like my daughter's. I haven't seen my daughter in years. My mother passed away. Oh. I'm sorry. Still, your voice is too much like my daughter's. And so is your hair. Are you sure my voice doesn't remind you of anything? Her voice. It can't be. It reminds me of... It reminds you of your mother's voice, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. From the last time I spoke to her. Yes. That's right. Her voice had changed. It was more broken. Do you remember? It would be good if we could talk, don't you think? To remember a bit of the life we had. Before I left. I am very sorry. What? I can't hear. It's hard enough to make my voice reach you, you understand? It always was. It's even harder now. I am very sorry. You need to speak louder, dear. Oh no, I don't want to say any of these. Leave me alone. I need to get out of here. Alright. Oh yeah, the toilets. What the hell was that? I don't even remember how I got here. Did I panic? This bus, why am I here? Yeah. Look at this face. I don't even recognize it anymore. What did it look like before? I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be seeing this. I just want to reach my next job and not think about any of this anymore. It's empty? Everyone got off. We're at the bus station. How? When did we get here? Good morning, miss. I believe I managed to compensate for our tardiness after all. There was a strange person pestering me. I apologize, miss. This line picks up all sorts of strangers. It seems we attract people of a certain quality, you know. I meant that as a compliment, of course. Ah, the phone. Aren't you going to answer that, miss? Do not answer. No, I'm in a hurry. Excuse me, miss. Just one more thing. The ticket, please. The what? The ticket. Oh, it's still with me. Here. This is usually handed to the conductor, but I can take it too, in certain cases. Look, you seem nice. Let me give you some advice. When it's time to hand over the ticket here on this bus, always hand over the ticket, What else would I hand over? You wouldn't believe the sort of things people leave behind here. Oh yeah, like what? As I said, you wouldn't believe it. Just remember to hand over the ticket and everything will be just fine. Okay. Look, I gotta go. Thanks for driving. See ya. Next funeral. Lament for the departed. The bizarre trip keeps disturbing my thoughts. I try to focus on the work I was hired for. The tears flow. I weep for a person I've never seen before. Business as usual. Though I cannot say if invoking the tears is easier or harder now. Well, that's it. It's done. He's buried, and I'll never see him again. Are you alright? You seem a little under the weather. The work moved me. It's okay. Facing death shakes anyone up, doesn't it? This is my first funeral, can you believe it? My grandparents died when I was very young, so I remember nothing. I thought I'd feel different, knowing I'll never see him again and all. Sorry, I didn't hire you to listen to me. I won't charge too much extra. The old man would have laughed at that. I have to pay you. The performance was quite something, I have to say, better than expected. Thanks. Here you go. Right. You have more questions, don't you? My clients always do. I'm curious. You made a long trip to get here, didn't you? Is all this worth it? Sometimes I don't do this for the money. That's what I figured. I did the math, the tickets, the time spent on the road. I have insomnia. The nights in the bus help me to sleep. I'd never have guessed that. So this professional morning gig covers your travel expenses? I don't answer. I let him believe his own hypothesis. I haven't slept much myself. I think I'm good at hiding it, but I'm shattered in a million pieces inside. You must have seen this a lot. How mourning changes people. Look, that's your choice. A choice? How can it be a choice? My father just... I've seen a lot of clients. Some are better at dealing with it all. Others develop their own coping mechanisms. And others, they don't deal with it at all. The mourning depends on the person. The only constant is that the departed won't come back. We need to prepare ourselves for this before it happens, huh? It's different when we have to face it. Thank you. Well, thank you one more time. When we scheduled everything, you said you'd be coming in from another funeral, right? What now? One more? No. I'm taking a break. So I was lucky to get the last one this season. In a way. All this traveling must get tiresome. Keep my questions to myself. I'm trying to do different answers than last time. Hi CJ, how you doing? Huh? No. I'm just tired. That's why I usually pass out on the way back. Speaking of which, it's time for me to go. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Have a good trip back. I ride an ordinary bus home. Nothing else happens. The bus is practically empty, so no one bothers me. A normal, boring trip back home. I sleep the whole way. When I wake up, that strange bus seems like nothing more than a nightmare. A week goes by. Don't answer the phone. 2 weeks go by. Don't answer. Life seems to return to normal. Don't answer. As I settle back into my routine, certain thoughts creep back. With every vibration of the cell phone, the insomnia returns. I look for new gigs. I may not like to admit it, but the service helps me pay the bills. The lack of sleep doesn't make the other aspects of my life any easier. I contact the son of a man called Ivanildo Alves. He liked to spend hours rowing a boat on a small lake near his town. He left 2 sons, 2 daughters, and some grandchildren. He was 62 years old. A retired bus driver. He had a sudden heart attack. That little boat became his coffin. I bought a ticket on a regular bus, one with reclining seats. The passing of days have left that last trip more surreal than ever in my memory. A dream formed by a poor night of sleep in an uncomfortable seat. Still, this time, I made sure to check the bus's company name on the ticket. Comet Lines. Normal. No surprises. But a bit too real. Yeah, it is. It's a good game though, with a good message. The bus must be arriving by now. Ah, damn it. I forgot the deceased dossier is at home. I wanted to study it during the trip. Can I remember all the information? So what happens if I choose the wrong things? Because I chose all the right things last time. Or shall I still choose? Because I remember it. Because it's Ivanildo Alves. I'm gonna go with the right one more time. What was his profession? He was a bus driver. And he enjoyed fishing. Or rowing. I think I managed to remember the most important points. I better write it all down before I forget. I have pen and paper in my purse. What's this? Ooh. How? I bought a ticket from another bus line. I remember it well. It was called... It was called... None of these. It was Comets. No. That's not right. Wow, wow, wow. This isn't possible. I don't want to get in this thing. But I have no choice. Yeah. Hey, you traveled with us some time ago, didn't you, miss? I hope my services will be more to your liking this time around. Who are you guys? Us? What do you mean? I'm just a humble bus driver. As to the passengers, well, I can't speak for them. It would be rather impolite, don't you think? The passengers, they're not normal. We accept everyone. Everyone that needs our services, of course. They all have a place to go. Including you, miss, correct? So, let's get going. That's enough, I'm leaving. Will the lady allow me one last comment? Perhaps you are asking the wrong questions. Maybe it isn't our work you should be questioning. What? I see many people entering and leaving this bus every day. But not all reach their destination. You are a few steps away from your seats. Your ticket is in your hands. What a waste to throw it away, don't you think? Indeed, even if I changed buses, I'd miss the funeral. But that's not the point though, is it? No, I don't want to go in there again. You sure? You know, our tickets are hard to come by. Throw it away and you might not get another. And perhaps you'll come to regret it later. Shall I refuse to go in, or shall I go in one more time and play it till the very end? I don't know what will happen if I don't go on. I know Grace wanted to see another run-through of this game. So hi Grace, I'm glad you could join. Fine, fine, I'm going in. Great! We'll begin our trip shortly. Please get settled. Hi. I can see some empty seats. I can see a lot of empty seats. I'm gonna sit at the front each time. Yeah? Oh, just forgot about the breathy man. The breathy creepy man. She's not coming back, is she? I don't feel anything. Except for the drowsiness. No, the creepy breathy man. Oh, I forgot about him. No, I can't ignore it. Her presence is here. Oh, she's back. Is it you? I'm glad you came back, dear. I thought I wouldn't see you again. It's been a while, hasn't it? You never cared much about it. The similarity, the voice tone, it's incredible. It can't be, though. It can't be. Daughter? I know. I know our last conversation didn't go very well. Didn't go very well? Is that how you classify expulsing your daughter from your own deathbed? Screaming? I just reacted to what you said that day. You wanted to deny me the right to die. You ran away from me. Did I? Does it matter now? I'm back, daughter. I know you recognize my voice. I returned to give you another chance. Come again? You are giving me another chance? How could it be you? How is this possible? I don't know it myself. I searched for you for so long. These bus lights, they shine brightly in the darkness. I felt I'd find one of you here. Oh, I spent a lot of time thinking about what to say, especially considering how we said goodbye. My mom is dead. She can't be aboard any bus. This isn't just any bus. You must have noticed. Yeah, that's pretty clear. You never were one to let opportunities pass you by. You never hid your real thoughts, not from me. Why not take the chance, daughter? Because we've already hurt each other enough for one life. For one life, yes. But this is a new life. Do you understand that? I returned so we could leave our differences in the past. From now on, we'll tread a new path. A new path? Is it possible? If I could get here, of course it's possible. You just have to want it, daughter. Like last time I made peace with her, right? So I shouldn't make peace with her this time around. I kind of forgot. I automatically go for that path because it's the most natural one to me to forgive and move on. But yeah, maybe I should go against and have like a bad ending this time around. Oh, I hate it, but I'm gonna do it. But I don't want it. I won't submit to you again. Whoa! That made me jump. I wasn't expecting that. I know it wasn't scary, but it still made me jump. Of course. Of course. Ugh. You're still the same. Oh, she's a bit pissed now. You must always have the last word. You always know better. Even this briefer encounter is already too much. Return to your world. Leave those still living alone. I don't know why I expected anything else coming from you. Even now, as I give you the opportunity, unmake your mistakes. You throw it all in my face. Yet again. Leave me alone. Go back to the hell you came from. Are you still there? Are you still there? Hello? No hard feelings. Nothing. Not even a whisper. I can't stop trembling. I'm nauseated. Uh-huh. Oh, we're back in the toilet. I'd already imagined how the last conversation between the two of us could be different. I did that many times, but I could never picture a conclusion to any of those imaginary talks. Until today. Oh! We didn't get this face last time. It's changing again. All her life she wanted me to change. I don't think this is what she had in mind. Cool. Empty once more. No trace of the passengers. Good morning, miss. I'll hazard a guess that you didn't regret joining us for another trip. Almost. Those who reach their destination with us usually end up pleased with the results. But one man's gold and so on, right? Hold on, do you mean to say that some people don't reach the bus station? I don't like to gossip, miss. In fact, I need to start preparing for the next trip, or I'll be late. I don't want you to be late either, miss. I am sure we'll provide even better service on your next trip. You won't leave me alone, will you? I do not know what you mean, miss. But I hope we will be seeing you again soon. Ah, not a funeral. Woo. The body in the casket. For the first time it irks me. But I'm unable to feel something for it. Do not know it. I'm only here as a professional. I need to focus. I need to finish the job. The bus and the mirror and last night's encounter all return to my mind. No. I'm here on duty. Fulfilling a contract. Nothing more. Mourn the loss. I'm a professional. I regain my composure. Nobody notices. Ah, there's the phone again. I can't focus with that. Do not answer. The work helps me to hide once more. So, that's how it ends? That's how it ends. Once they're buried, it's over. I meant your job. Oh, yeah, that's it. Are you okay? You seem a little out of it. It's so bad that he noticed it? God damn it. Get it off my chest, do I really want that? I should be the one supporting my clients, even if that's not strictly what they hired me for. But he's making me the offer. I haven't talked to anyone in a long time, and those people in the bus do not count. Has bottling it all up been helpful? Just talk to him. Right. I've been dealing with some stuff lately. Given a good hard look in the mirror. I think this job's finally getting to me. Is that bad? No. It'd be weird if it didn't get to you. Let's change the subject. I should pay you, yes. Here. Thanks. Oh, before I forget. Here, I wrote down an address for you. I know this address. Another client of yours lives there. He's a friend of mine. I didn't expect this. He needs your services again. Something happened, out of the blue. Now, I'd have to drop everything and hurry there. He really wanted you to have you there. I didn't sleep at all last night. It seems like this never ends. Oh God, he's opening up. Can I get to this new job on time? The ride didn't give you any closure? It wasn't an easy passage for us. Too sudden. I thought that the funeral would help. Then I thought closing the casket would put an end to it. Then the burial. Then paying you. Nothing. Um, you're the one who put an end to it. It's easy to say, huh? I don't mean that as a criticism. Sure. I need to think about it. Thanks for listening to me. Actually, it was nothing. Have a good trip. Head to the bus station. An unplanned trip. Now we're gonna get the creeper, right? I don't want to go, to be honest. But the client is waiting. I can't leave him there, sitting with a dead person. Can I? Didn't even buy the ticket this time. After all, it should be arriving. Hey! Whether I want to or not. Hey Yoshi, how you doing? Board the bus. What about the bus? Ah, miss, it's good to see you again. I'm not sure I can say the same. That saddens me. I am happy to see our passengers. You, miss, have been a constant in this life of lost faces and distant stops. Not exactly because I want to. Would you please take your seat? I can't start the bus until you're all seated. Oh, one more person, so this is the last trip, I think. Head to the sus station. I can see some empty seats. We're gonna sit at the front again. Oh, I can't. Okay. Middle then. Right, we should be off shortly. What a hard seat. But to be honest, I've traveled on worse. I could get used to this. Huh? There he is! No, I don't like it! Someone sat beside me. I'll ignore whoever it is. I'm not in the mood for talking. Hello? 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 It's no use, is it? Good evening. Ah, so you deigned to talk with me. Let me settle in. There. Good evening. I hate traveling alone, don't you? That's why I'd like to talk during this long trip. And you look like someone who likes to talk. And I love to listen. We are the perfect pair, yes? Fine, what do you want to talk about? I'm gonna be nice to him this time. But he's still creaking towards me. I don't like it. Well, I have no idea. I'm not a very interesting person. So why don't we talk about you? For instance, this traveling alone thing is new to you, huh? Of course, it was a new thing once. I can see it in your face. What about yourself? Bleh. Oh no, let's not talk about me. I'd rather hear other people's stories. That's it. You don't really have a place to go, huh? Oh, what do you mean? I feel no urgency in you. I mean, sure, you want to go somewhere. Only you don't need to. It feels different. I feel there's an interesting story there. Hey. 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 Why don't you look at me? We could talk better. Is there something about my face that bothers you? Or something, in my words? Hey. 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 Screaming or hitting this guy won't do any good. He won't stop until he listens to a damn story. He needs to hear a story. Well then, The story, sure. Why do I travel by bus so much? Yeah, that's right. Joy of my travels and vanquisher of my boredom. Alright. Well, I'm all ears. Right. That first trip happened quite a while ago. It happened after Mom's funeral. Actually, it started when we got home. It was a day for mourning, but Dad was furious. Furious? Why? At what? At me, because I cried at the funeral. Crying at a funeral? That's to be expected, no? Is it not? Is it not? Is it not? Yes. Only... I don't usually talk about this. Oh. That's even better. Well, when I cry, it's not real. It's never real. Oh. Elaborate. I thought it would be appropriate for the occasion. Ah, a mere formality. Protocol. Etiquette. Hey. Continue the story. I never got along with my mother. We even had an argument at her deathbed. So Dad saw my tears as pure insincerity. Mockery. He was beside himself. Wait. Your story lacks a character. Add one. But there was no one else. Hey. This happened. I'm not making it up. Hey. Add a character. My twin brother was there. I knew there was someone else present. I'm a very attentive listener. No detail escapes me. Now, continue. I tried to defend myself, but soon I was pointing fingers as well, accusing Dad of things I can't even recall anymore. He was convinced our argument had landed the final blow to my mom. Even though thought she was in terminal state already. Oh, even though she was in... God, misreading. Even though she was in a terminal state already. To him, I'd killed her. I see. What about your brother? What did he do? My brother? He was there. He didn't just watch, did he? No, he... That would be way too boring. My brother... Remember that day. How did it go? Also, I think last time the word dad wasn't distorted like that, right? I don't remember. But last time he sided with Dad. And I think this time he'll defend me. Ah, a gentleman. He yelled. Dad confronted him. They fought. It was horrible. Horrible, yes. That's what makes it memorable. That was all too much. I threw the door open and walked aimlessly through the night. I think I would have been crying if I had the capacity. I didn't, of course. My mind was confused like never before, but my vision was clear. No tears to get in the way. Ah, our intrepid protagonist flees the scene. I didn't flee. I did what I could. Ah, so we can freely interpret the facts? Call it whatever you want, girl. We both know what happened. Anyway, go on. You went out in the middle of the night, aimless. Must have arrived somewhere. What if I say I went back home? That everyone made up and it was all fine? Then you'd be lying. And ending your story on a very meh note. No one will believe that. Not even you. That's why it doesn't work. So you'd better continue the story. I don't know when I got there. To the bus station. I was lost in thought. I thought a ticket someplace I can't remember. I bought a ticket someplace I can't remember, but far away, so the trip would be long. I did all that without even thinking. I sat alone and observed the hills rolling by for hours. And slept in weeks. My mom's situation, I just couldn't. On that bus, though, I slept like a baby. When insomnia comes knocking, well, this trick still works. Besides, every town has someone passing away. There's always a funeral that requires a bit more drama, believe it if you will. Right. You spoke, I heard, and I judged. It lacks conflict. What? You carry grievances from this story. You must blame someone. It's the rule, the weight you carry from all of this. Yes, that's it. Tell me. Tell me who you blame. I don't blame anyone. Not even you believe that. And that's such a boring answer. It doesn't resolve the matter. Now, please answer the question. Well, last time I said myself, so I'm gonna blame my dad, since he's all fucked up in the text anyway. As expected, I'm not surprised. But that's fine. All stories need an end. It's what happens. Sure. Sure. Well, I got what I wanted. Can you piss off now, please? I have nothing more to ask. This little story of yours will keep me satisfied for a few more miles. What about your story? Isn't it fair that I get to hear it? My story? I don't know how long I've been here, riding this wreck of a bus for miles on end. My stories got lost on the road. Why do you think I beg for others' stories? Maybe you should pay more attention to what you do with yours. Fair enough. Finally, he's gone. This conversation made me dizzy. I need to wash my face. Oh yeah, I wonder what our face looks like now. Also, welcome back, Zach. I hadn't thought about that day in so long. Or at least I tried not to. Maybe that was my mistake. Oh, we got this face again. Interesting. Does that guy have the same condition as me? What changed him so much? Am I really curious about it? No, not really. I've grown desensitized. Last time I said yes, so I'm going opposite now. Because last time I think I ripped my face off, right? Ah, good morning, miss. Did you change the bus seats? They seem smaller. Ah, look at that. It's starting to fit, isn't it? It's not polite to comment. Oh. Looks like I forgot my manners. Forgive me, please. In any case, it seems our services will soon no longer be needed. I still need to get to the funerals. Unless... Hey, answer me! No, it's nothing. We'll speak when the time is right. See you soon. Creeper. At least you can store stuff in your face hole. in my Sheryl Crow hole. Hey, you're late. I passed along clear instructions regarding the time. My client needed me. I'm your client now. I need your service. Come on, hurry. Wait, We buried your father not that long ago. You had another death in the family? Yes, my stepfather. He was like a second father to me. We don't control anything at all, do we? Thank you for calling me. You were the first person I thought of, to be honest. Since you were here the other time, it seemed appropriate to have you here once again. I didn't see his side of the family much. Most people here are strangers to me, and I am a stranger to them. This is an environment in which I don't control anything. But now I have an anchor amidst the maelstrom. Is that really what I am to people? When did I take on such a heavy burden for myself? Was it when I began to run away from certain things? Or even before that? Yes. Weep for the newly departed. The tears well up in my eyes, blurring my vision. I squint, forcing them out. The sun's eyes are heavy on my back, making it harder. This wasn't the plan. To be an emotional support for strangers. To be an anchor? No. 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 Is that it? We've buried another one. Thank you for coming on such short notice. It was important to me, and to him too. And I won't forget to pay you this time. I added some extra to compensate for the short notice. I insist. I do not want to be an anchor. What? I'm no anchor. I'm not attached to anything. This isn't working. Enough. The job's done. This one's on the house. I leave before anyone says anything else to me. I feel eyes on me like webs trying to keep me in place. No. I recognize the texture of the asphalt beneath my feet. I know the smell of oil and deep frying and rubber and people. I know the sounds of engines and pistons and ripped tickets. Ah, we're back at the booze. And I know the distortion this vehicle causes to my vision. Board the bus. Miss? Huh? You've been standing there for quite some time. Have I? You don't have a ticket. No ticket? No problem. I reserved one for you. Go on. Go inside. Did I see this kid last time? There's only one place for me to sit. What a tight seat. It didn't look this uncomfortable from the corridor. Oh, screw it. I've traveled in worse things. At least there's no puke on the floor this time. Heh, sleep's coming. Sleepy, sleepy. I feel like I'm being watched. Hey. Oh, the conductor, I forgot about you. You can't sleep here. You can't be serious. I have no time for your jokes. We're not a hotel. You pay to travel, not to sleep. Whoever tries to disrespect the rules must answer to me. I honor my job, so no sleeping. That's a ridiculous rule. You cannot challenge the company's rules. There is something off here. Do you happen to be carrying something? Something that should not be here? Don't know what you're talking about. You don't know? Don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know. But I see it. Something is off here. I'm not hiding anything. Where is your ticket? Or perhaps there is something else in your pockets. I must take a closer look. Stop hiding. I want to see the ticket. Maybe hurry up. Keep calm. Breathe. He won't let this go. He just wants the damn ticket. Find the ticket. Come on. I have other passengers to check on. Check the purse. Inside my purse. What do you have there? Oh yeah, this. Pepper spray. Never had to use this. It's even a little stuck, like some old deodorant. Not what I'm looking for. Shall I spray him in the eye? What will happen? Or shall I go all the way to the end? Shall I spray him in the eye or shall I keep going? What do you think? Spray him? Alright. It's red. Ah! You refuse this much? So be it. It's your loss. Even now I can see that clearly. I got pepper on my hand. Better wash it. No, we've not sprayed him before. I just gave him my ticket last time. Because I think there's also the option to give your soul to him instead of the ticket. That conductor. At least I've dealt with him. Yeah, kinda. I still remember how to deal with adverse situations. Oh. Oh, my face is still like that though. Like this one. This cannot stay like this. Still the same. I cannot wait for things to fix themselves. I must act. Is this where I ripped my face off? Yeah. Must do this with my own hands. No, I can't. I'm gonna say no because last time I said pull face, so I'm gonna say no this time. Enough. Okay. You want to stay like this? Fine. I'll face whatever comes, just like this. Okay, cool. Empty. Of course, I'm always left behind here. Go to the exit. Leaving already, miss? We've reached the destination, haven't we? I don't know. You're the one who needs to know. To hell with it. You hear me? To hell with it. Oh, she pissed. Why am I back? What trick is this? Trick? I left the bus just now. But you left for what destination? That's none of your concern. The bus can't take you anywhere if it doesn't know the destination. I suggest you wash your face and think hard on it, miss. Don't want to go back in there. I'm sorry. Damn it. Alright. I never noticed it before. The smell of mothballs in this bathroom. A new image is available in the gallery. Washroom regular, it's comfy in here. I didn't want to look at this again. So I gotta rip my face off? Guess it makes sense. Fine, I'll rip my face off. But if I say no, I can't, I will loop. I'm gonna say no, I can't one more time. If it loops again, then I'll pull my face off. Enough. Is this so bad? Is it so bad to change? Is it so bad to abandon certain things? Oh. I want to leave this place. Ah, miss. It seems like you didn't fix anything at all. Yeah, so I have to do it. I tried. You did? Really? Or did you just pretend to, so you could say that you can't do it? What's your problem? I have no problem. Can't say the same of you. Try again. Okay. You want me to go back there? I don't want anything. I believe you already have the answers to your questions, miss. Well, the miss believes you speak too much. We have to face off with our inner demons. Yes. I don't want to pass through this corridor again. That's how I feel about any bus. I haven't taken a bus in so long. Like, at least a decade, I think. There's a strange pressure in this cabin. As if my ears were blocked. Fine, let's do it. As if I were locked inside my own head. Here comes the claw! No? Yeah, there it is. I'm doing this the wrong way. I'm being a coward. I need to resolve this for once and for all. Or find another way to escape. Right. Watch the mirror. Oh. Ah. So now we do have a Sheryl Crow hole. Was this black hole always so beautiful? So deep, so vast. Maybe this is the answer. I'm gonna escape in my own head. I'm gonna be stuck in limbo. Maybe I don't ever need to leave this place after all. Oh God. There's a hole in your heart that is infinitely fascinating. That's the end! I never reached the end. I never reached my brother and my dad. Oh, that's sad. I wonder if I can, if I go. Yeah, I have to do the whole thing again. What do you think? Shall I do one more, like, one more run, but I won't do any of the dialogue until